Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.
Gary, many congratulations. I know you've been to the final in China before, but I would say that's the biggest win of your career, bearing in mind the context and the opponent.
Yeah, like you say, the context of it means it has to be, really. It's the biggest tournament, the World Championship, so yeah, over the moon.
How significant was that little run of 3 frames yesterday? Because Selby gets ahead 7-6 and many neutrals start to think, OK, the 3-time champion's taken control here, and yet you had 3 frames on the spin, and that gave you such a good platform today. Yeah,
I think them 3 frames were probably about the sort of best I played in the match, really. I kind of done a few in one visit, and I know I'm capable of doing that. I'm just not doing it often enough and making life difficult for myself quite a lot of the time. So I didn't sort of think of the scoreline and think, oh, you could start running away with it now or anything like that. I just stuck with it frame by frame, ball by ball, just try to play my game as best I could. And like I say, luckily I've played a few frames there quite well and managed to get a 9-7 lead.
I guess with Mark Selby, you've got to keep your emotions in check, because if there's anybody who can come back, it's him. So were you surprised that he broke down in what turned out to be the final frame of the match?
Yeah, a little bit. He'd missed a few before that, so I knew he wasn't 100%, but he's a phenomenal player, a phenomenal battler and match player. So it doesn't matter how many times he makes a mistake, you still think the next time you give him a sniff, he's going to make the most of it. It's just, I don't know if that's just negative thinking, but you just do that in snooker when you're playing such high standard. You just think you give anyone a chance, they're going to make a frame winning break out of it. And I was surprised at a few that he did miss, and obviously missing that one in the last frame as well. I could see he was annoyed.
You're into the quarterfinals for the first time, and I guess moments like today, it's the reason you first picked up a cue all those years ago.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is what every player dreams of, doing well in the World Championships. So just absolutely delighted.
And you seem quite calm from your demeanour. I don't get the sense this is a case of, £50,000, you've reached the last 8. You don't want this to be the last chapter this year. You're ready and you believe you can go even deeper.
I know I need to play a little bit better than that if I'm going to go further in this tournament. But I'm 33 years old. I've been playing the game since I was 9 years old. I've been, on and off being a professional for 10, 12 years. 15 years, sorry. And a little bit of his deep downs, like, I should have been doing something a bit better than this by now. So obviously I'm over the moon and thinking of the positives and trying to stay as calm as I can, though, because I want this as much as anybody, So there's no point getting ahead of myself. I'll just accept I'm in the quarterfinals and that's it. That's not how I roll.
Well, it was an absolutely brilliant win. You'll get a huge reception for the quarters. Well done today.
Thanks very much. Cheers, Rob.
Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.